This video is a demonstration of the Week 13 Bootcamp project. This project is an e-commerce backend that utilizes Sequelize as an ORM to make writing SQL queries more streamlined and easy instead of writing raw SQL. So to begin the demonstration of this product, I will show how we can apply the schema to our project, to our database. In the MySQL console, from the root directory, we can navigate to /db/schema, which we can find here, which will just remove the database and create a new version of the database. So running that command says query OK, one row affected. So now we have this empty database, and by running npm run seed, we can see that it will seed our database using the provided data. So now we can actually test all of our requests and make sure that we actually have it all working. To begin with, start the server by running npm start. This will start our express.js server, and once we get confirmation that our server has started, we can move forward with testing all the requests. There we go. Now we see that our server is listening on port 3001. We can move forward to demonstrating all of the requests, which I will do using Insomnia. We can start by looking at the category roots. First, we will start with the get all root. By sending a request to the node.js server, we see it returns all of the categories as well as their associated data. And down below, we can see in the console the MySQL query that was generated to retrieve that data. Moving forward, we can test the get single category root by sending it a get request with the ID of 2. And by changing this ID, we can retrieve different categories from our database. Next, we can look at the create category. By sending in category name and the new category name for it, we can get back confirmation that this changed. And by going back to get all categories, we can see, scrolling down, that our category name was changed. And it was created. Moving forward, we can actually update the category. So by targeting that 6th category that we just created and changing the category name to just health, we get a 1 back confirming that our change was made. Going back to get all categories, we can see that once we send this, it is updated to just health. Then we can go onto the delete root and send in the delete request to /category/6, which again sends back a 1 confirming a delete, and see on our console down here, we can see executed delete from category where ID equals 6. And going back to get all categories, we can now see that our category is gone. That concludes the testing for the category roots, and we can move on to the product roots. We can send in the same request to /API/products, which will return back all of our products as well as our associated data. Next, we can send in the get one product request, which will return back for product ID 1, as well as its tags and all of their associated data. Next, we can go to the post request and see how that works by making this new product with a name basketball, ID 200, stock 3, and its tags, and we returned this object that it created. In get all of these IDs, you can see we go back, and down below we can see our new category created at the bottom with its respective tags. Next, we can see the ID of this product, which is 6. We can go on to our delete request and send in a delete request for product 6, which returns back a 1 confirming that it was deleted. And if we go back to get all products, we can see now that our product with the ID of 6 is in fact gone. So next we can move on to the tag roots and start off with the same get all tags request. We send it in and we receive all of the tags. Next we can get one tag by ID, get tag number 1. Next we can go to create a tag and we can send it the new tag name, just like that. We can go ahead and update that tag with updated tag. Going to get all roots, we can now see that our ID has changed to updated tag, and down below we can see this new tag that we created. We can also delete the tag with the ID 1, and we can go into get all roots. We can see that the tag with ID 1 is